What's up, everyone? 9:50 a.m. here on a Thursday, and we're going to be able to show you guys two outstanding parks we have here at home today. So first we'll be going to Chesterfield Central Park to walk with my grandpa here, and then second we'll be going to a St. Louis classic, Castlewood State Park, but it should be good, and I'll bring you guys along for that. So here we are today, Castlewood State Park, Baldwin, Missouri for my run. I'm just going to be doing 30 to 45 minutes easy. But the thing that's kind of interesting about this park that I'm trying to show you guys today is that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this place. Let me show you why. So Castlewood State Park, what's great about it? 1,818 acres of land. I've come here for hikes, cross-country races on the course I'm actually running right now, practices for cross-country, outdoor activities when I used to be in Cub Scouts, you name it. This park, big enough to host just about everything. So adding on to how big I was talking about the park being, this place is a little bit for everyone. Stoner's paradise, because there's so many little hidden areas where people can go in to smoke. But also, though, a great park for running, leisurely walking with old people, mountain biking. See all types of people here, and I love that. So I'll kind of go into disadvantage number one right now of Castlewood State Park. So behind me, we have the Merrimack River. Beautiful. The problem isn't with the river itself or pollution. But if you haven't noticed from the signs that I've been putting up that are also in Spanish, this is a very dangerous river. You can kind of look at it right now. Doesn't seem like there's too much of a strong undertow or anything. But that is quite deceiving. And that river is really dangerous. People get sucked under, unfortunately, far too often. There have been multiple articles of people that have died here. It looks really calm on the surface, but unfortunately, the Merrimack has been the cause here of multiple deaths over the past couple of years. And it's just something, though, that kind of weighs heavy on you when you run through this park. So advantage number two for me, just how beautiful it is here. I mean, look at this. It looks like something shot out of some movie where you're like in nature on the river in Colorado. And I mean, for all the flaws that I may point out in it, this might outweigh all of it, because in St. Louis, I mean, how many spots can you go to and be able to feel like you're completely isolated in nature? And that's just a great feeling. Negative number two of Castlewood. These guys, stairs are brutal. You have to climb up from all the way somewhere down there. But it hurts like hell. Once you start to get close to the top again, you get those wonderful views. You decide for yourself. Does that make up for it or no? All right, Castlewood disadvantage number 3, at least up on the bluffs, terrain. I wonder if we used to come here in high school, Our coaches used to love to call it soft surface running, and it can be depending on where you go. However, sprained ankle's paradise. And that's not even the worst of it. It's a lot worse than some of the downhills. And by the way, this is more of what I meant by the sprained ankle's paradise thing. But the amount of times we had some close scares, you wouldn't believe. So if you're trying to run here like the last week of your season, maybe stick to like the flat dirt river trail so you can try and stay healthy. So another advantage of Castlewood, just the beautiful trails. And like I said, I had a cross-country race here. Here's part of the course. So within Castlewood State Park, I have a lot of memories. Some good, like my PR my freshman year during a race here.
Go, Zach! He's right behind you!
In 1956 on the course I showed you. Then some bad. But this last bad is one that's a specific experience to me. Let me show you. So one day on this road, I'm driving to practice that way. And then on the other side comes a big old school bus. I don't know if the camera can show you, but this road is not that wide. See me going back and forth here. So the school bus, he's not letting down. And I'm trying to get over. I'm braking. Boom. Look at how deep that is. There's water in there, but probably about 3.5 feet deep. But yeah, that's pretty wild. And wanna know what the sad part is too? That if you look at the rest of it, if I would've gotten my tires stuck right there, probably would've been able to get out. 15 more feet that way, would've been able to get out. But stuck right there. I'll show you the video that my friend took. Not my finest moment, but it happened. And so that was the moment that defined probably my Castlewood experience in high school, for better or for worse. Fortunately, the car was fine. Both wheels were actually stuck in that ditch, and so I had to get pulled out by the towing company. But we got out, the damages weren't that much. The car was back in service in a couple of days. Just deeply embarrassing though, to have that incident from my whole team, but learned some important, valuable driving lessons that day. And my coaches were great in making sure that I got all the help I needed. But yeah, that I think will close out my Castlewood experience.